Well, what could be in this box? Got something very special in the mail today for the PT-GT, and I have to give a huge shout out to a longtime follower and subscriber, Drew, aka the Roaming Flowman. He's been following the channel for a very long time. I always see him on our Instagram and everywhere, and in the comments. Fellow PT-GT owner, he was actually at one of Cletus McFarland's events, I believe it was the Spectator Drag, and I posted about it on my story, but he actually brought his PT Cruiser GT to the Spectator Drag event and kicked some butt there against some other people. He's representing us down there at Cletus's big event, but he's the same guy that hit me up and he was like, yo, I got something that could help you out. I want to send it out to you. So I gotta give a big shout out to him for donating this second generation GT intake manifold for the PT-GT to the channel for this video. I tried to buy one more than once and I had no luck. They are quite the challenge to find around. You can get them on eBay sometimes, but they're usually a pretty penny. This ended up working out perfect, so you guys gotta go give him a follow because he's got some PT projects and some big ideas for some PT-GT projects in the future. Link to all his stuff will be at the top of the description. But without further ado, let's check out this new intake manifold, boys. Full upper and lower second generation PT Cruiser GT intake manifold. There's the lower, and here is the upper. It looks just like an NA PT one, but it's actually a little different. It's a little bit more reinforced. It's a little bit more set up for the boost that goes through it. So it has the throttle body gasket here. That's handy in case I need a spare. I'm planning to throw all new gaskets in it, probably just, you know, because I don't want any more boost leaks. The lower intake manifold is exactly the same as an NA, and just the upper intake is a little bit different, and the gasket sets are all the same as an NA, which is actually all rubber gaskets compared to the felt crap that is used on the aluminum ones. So I'm really excited for this. These are supposed to flow a lot better than the aluminum intakes. People do port the aluminum ones and they're said to be stronger, and if I pushed a lot more boost out of the car than the current 18 pounds that we're making with Mopar Stage 1, I would go with something completely different for the intake manifold, and eventually I will do something completely different. I have an idea of what I want to do. For now, this is going to be perfect, and it's going to take care of some of our last boost leak issues and flow issues that we're having. So I'm really excited to finally clean up the engine bay, do some custom stuff, and give the PT-GT the treatment it has deserved for a while in this video. First things first, now that we got the new intake out here into the shop, we got to do something really special with this. This is like the centerpiece when you open the hood of the car. I have a very, very special paint color that I'm going to be painting these, and you'll see why when we do it. But first things first, we got to go ahead and get these things cleaned up so that we can prep them for the paint. Got everything all cleaned up. I just went ahead and went around with like some Q-tips and cleaned out every nook and cranny just to make sure that everything was perfectly clean before we go ahead and prep to paint. Before I continue, I wanted to clear up the confusion about the difference between a GT composite manifold and a NA composite manifold. And thankfully I have both right here so I can set them side by side so you guys can see the difference. This one is the plastic material, but it is for a second generation PT Cruiser GT. So basically a 2006 and up GT would have this manifold. Now, what really confused me when I was looking for one of these is that these often have a cover over them, and it looks just like this. I'll put it up on the screen. It has a Chrysler logo and it says turbo, whatever else. Apparently, anyways, that was just a cover that went over these. This one didn't come with one, and I didn't want to run one anyways, so kind of worked out perfectly. The NA ones never had a cover on them, and you can see they are shaped a little bit differently. The throttle body on the NA cars comes over to here and ends. This curves over a little bit more and is on an angle because of the charge pipe that comes up. Also, the GT one is just more braced, and I was told that the inner walls are actually slightly thicker too. They have the little fins that go this way. This one does not. This is shaped differently as well. This one just smoothly transitions, whereas this has a step up. Also, the map sensor positioning, the map sensor is down closer to here. So there's a lot of little things you can look for if you're trying to figure out which is an NA and which is a turbo manifold. Well, this will kind of give you a basic idea and hopefully help you out if you're thinking about doing this, because I searched forever and I was so confused as to what made them different, but I finally figured it out. So there you go. You're welcome.
A few moments later.
Got everything masked off and gave it one last wipe down. And I'm gonna be hitting it with some of this 2-in-1 filler and sandable primer. So it might fill any small imperfections to make this look even smoother. And if I feel the need to, I can do a little bit of sanding in some spots on it. Probably won't have to, but I'm just gonna try to hit it with a couple coats of this first to make sure everything's perfect. And then we'll go ahead and hit it with the secret sauce. The actual color that I'm gonna be painting this is something really special, and I'm not gonna tell you yet. You guys are gonna have to wait and you'll see what I was going for when we finish it. So if you couldn't already tell, this is a very special color, and it's actually color matched to the red paint on the Daily Cruiser. You can kind of see her out the window there. I shouldn't say color matched, but it's the exact same paint coat as the paint that's on that car, so it's gonna match fairly close. So far it turned out amazing. The clear coat is still curing at the moment. I did one last final coat. So once that's cured, you'll be able to get a better idea what it's gonna look like. There might be a tiny bit of orange peel in some spots, and it's not gonna be perfect because it was rattle canned, but considering, I'd say it turned out pretty dang good so far. And it's gonna pop really nicely under the hood of the PT-GT, which I have pulled in here already, and we're gonna get started tearing it apart right now. I have a new valve cover gasket for the car because the current one seeps in a couple spots. I've been wanting to replace it for a while, and I also want to repaint the valve cover while we're in here. I want to repaint it black. The current red that it's painted is chipping and peeling, and really want to completely clean it up. Paint it black so it kind of blends in, and then the red will really pop on the intake. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna miss the aluminum intake because I just always love the look of it, but at the same time, this new intake is gonna be something really special. I don't know why there's a bolt missing there. We'll pretend we didn't see that. I don't want to have to readjust my hood, so I'm going to keep the hood latch on. Just kind of carefully set this to the side. Then we have all the access in the world at our radiator. I'm going to work on removing the upper intake manifold right now, and my friend Eli is actually coming over in a little bit. He's going to come hang out and help as well. We'll hopefully get the new intake at least on there today. Hopefully everything goes smoothly, but until he gets here, I'm going to work on removing the upper intake manifold.
Okay, we're live.
All right, well, if you couldn't tell, Eli's here. And
wait, hang on, I gotta do this the vlog style.
Hello! We're pulling the valve cover now. Oh, yummy. How does it look in there?
Looks good.
No, that's what I like to hear. Yeah, these are, that looks like a little bit of maybe, what is that, heat lines or something?
Yeah, just like wear.
Just normal wear, yeah. It's like 180,000 on it probably, so.
Sheesh.
Not
and
bad.
It's still running strong?
Yeah.
Original turbo?
I think so. I mean, I don't really know the history. It could have a different turbo. It could have a new motor, for all I know, but judging by the looks of things, I doubt it.
Yeah.
It's like a little nicking going on there. Nothing abnormal. I got this little thing, and I'm going to actually take advantage of it and use it. It's a fuel injection, like, pressure gauge, but it also has a relief valve and a little
squirty hose.
Little squirty hose. So I'm going to drain the pressure out, and we're going to remove the fuel rail because that has to happen. But once that's out of the way, the lower intake manifold can come off, and we're completely stripped down.
Press it harder.
Nobody's home.
Nobody's home. I think we're good then.
We're good, yeah. We could probably remove that.
Is this like a press and pull situation? Oh wait, hang on.
You gotta press it harder.
Shut up. Liars. Because I got sensitive fingers. Claw looking boys. I didn't even notice. Well.
That's gonna make a funny part in your video.
Alright, so now we can pull the fuel rail.
So the injectors and the rail are gonna go right here because it's a non-direct. What's the opposite of direct injection?
Non-direct injection?
Indirect injection. We'll call it intake injection.
Yes, I like that.
Yes. Let's see, will Jimmy need new O-rings after this?
God, I hope not. Oh, there they go.
Okay, there goes the fuel wear.
Why are my injectors pink?
Oh!
Why does that look like that?
Ew. Nasty. Now this has to come off.
Let's do it.
Out you go.
A few moments later.
Last bolt.
Sheesh.
But before we pull the intake out, we have to remove bolt A and bolt B.
Come on, first take. You might have to pull your,
There we go. Oh. Dude, that is
got
nasty.
some, you're gonna have to suck that
I
out.
have to do something about that.
Let me see.
That is disgusting. I'm so glad to be getting rid of this. Although the gasket isn't in bad shape.
No, look, recently changed.
We got the valve cover out here. We're gonna paint this now, and then, well, that cures. We're gonna go do Miata things, but I'm just gonna hit it with a wire brush for a little bit, see what we can do, clean it up, and then shoot it with some paint. This is gonna be black, like I said before. Then the intake will be red, so that'll contrast nicely.
Let's see it.
Oh God. Dude, it is peeling the paint up. Look at it.
Oh, sweet bippy. It's silly string. Oh, don't spray it my direction.
Clear. Ooh, I got a little more finger. That's okay.
You're gonna have to rinse it. Don't touch your
I
face.
have a whole box of gloves.
Nah, gloves are for people with baby hands.
Dude,
How much?
that's actually gonna work.
How much was that can?
Ow!
Here, I'll get some B-roll for you. Be or not to be. Okay, ready? I'm gonna like. I'm just gonna. Ready? Get the frick away from me! I missed.
Check the water bottle at him.
Guys, it got new ceramic coating. It don't even stick. Go, go, go. Well, I killed half of them.
You actually did. I see multiple ones back killed.
I hate to tell you this, but I charge money for my services. Did you paint over a warning label?
Yes, I did.
Bruh.
Tomorrow.
The rally cars have united. It's yet another day. Ran out of time yesterday, but we're about to paint the valve cover. I got Eli slaving away over here with the tape. Like I said before, I'm gonna paint it black. All I have for gloss black is this high heat stuff, but I am actually gonna prime it first with filler primer. But this is not technically high heat. It doesn't really need to be, but that's just what I'm gonna use because it's on hand. This should turn out looking a lot cleaner than it did before.
There's not enough shade. Come on, camera, compensate. No compensation here.
Yeah. Letting this guy do the first coat. So if it looks like crap, go to his comment section. No. Yeah, a couple. Then we'll lay it a little thicker.
Hey, stop showing them my short pants because my pants became shorts. Became 90 out.
He rolled his pants up and made them into shorts. Impressive. Ingenuity. So we got some good pictures yesterday. They turned out fire.
Maybe they want this as their background.
Maybe they
If you
do.
Comment down below.
Yes. So we're back again on a new day because we took a little photography break. We got this all painted up, so that's gonna blend in nicely. It's black with a little bit of texture. and then the color matched intake will be on top. It's gonna look so good. And today we're gonna work on getting this installed. First thing will be the valve cover, obviously, and then the intake will go in on top. Might be able to reuse my old hardware. If not, I'll steal it off the daily, and then I'll have to like go to the junkyard or something to get new hardware for that. Worst case scenario, I have a backup car that I can steal some stuff off of, but should be able to get it in and get it running by the end of the afternoon. Let's see how much progress we can make.
Start the car.
Hold on.
Vroom vroom.
All right, we got fluids in. Yeah, it's plugged in. Ready to go.
Engine's plugged in.
Plugged in. Then we can pick it up.
Sounds like a plan. I wonder how loud do you think my car will be without a muffler?
How loud?
Quieter than this.
Probably
right?
quieter than this still.
Dang.
This thing is obnoxious.
Why is it so loud?
Because SRT4.
Is that why?
Yeah, honestly.
Is it faster?
I don't know yet. Marco Pop. Myself now. There's a few curves. Woo!
We only hit 60 that whole time.
For real? No, we were doing.
Hard to believe.
I mean, yes, we were doing like 60. Yeah, it feels so fast in this car, right?
Yeah. Just because the wind noise.
Oh yeah, I think so. Oh, she's cooking and booking. I think it feels better. But
like feel faster up top.
Yeah,
it's not as much of a difference as like Jack's car did.
Yeah, we might be having issues pre-intake because when you have a freer flowing intake, it's going to take more air to compensate.
Oh yeah.
So we probably still have things that we could work out.
Big turbo.
Before, yeah, like big turbo, intercooler probably. Well, an intercooler piping too. It's just. It needs to be upgraded, I think. IATs, get them down because I've got to imagine they're ungodly hot.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Whoa.
Yeah.
That was a Miata.
Dang. What year? You.
It was a Z3.
I saw the tail freaking tail lights.
Yeah.
I was like, the frick? And I gotta show you what the Focus ST sounds like straight.
Oh yeah. Wait. Show me right now. Me on a back road. Oh! Frick. Oh, it sounds kind of similar.
Yeah. I mean,
It's a different tone, but it's like that same kind of loud 4-cylinder turbo.
Yeah, that does sound pretty good.
Oh, that sounds amazing. Whoa, I was in the gravel. I feathered the throttle a little too low RPM. It was a burnout fail.
I didn't know you were trying to do it.
I guess I
figured
was.
you were, but...
I was kind of trying to. First gear. That's coming.
Second gear is so long.
Yeah.
It goes over 60. That one hit.
Should we do a little burnout?
I suppose. That was in second.
Yeah, that was second.
Dang.
Well, I think we're getting there. Before you say it, yes, I shaved and got a haircut before I filmed the end of this video. It's been a few days since the last clips you guys saw. I've had the chance to drive the car a little bit more now that the intake has been installed, and I definitely am noticing a difference, mostly in responsiveness. I don't know if there's really a horsepower difference like people like to say. Boost numbers haven't really changed a lot, but that's just because the car is demanding more air now, so everything else has to work a little harder, and I really just need a new intercooler and new charge piping, and I need to figure out a lot of issues and upgrade a lot of things to really get the car where I want it to be. But this is a really good first step in getting it there. This new intake is not falling apart like my old aluminum one was. Stripped out bolt holes and everything. This is just a way better setup, and it also looks way cleaner now. Everything was just chipping apart and looking disgusting. Now we got our nice black valve cover chilling behind it, and that paint color really turned out nice. So like I said, we do need to make a new charge pipe, do some things like that, and then we'll be set. As far as that stuff is concerned, I have a lot of plans for the next few videos on this car that you're gonna see. It's gonna be pretty awesome. You're not gonna wanna miss the next few episodes on this car, so be sure to stay tuned, hit the subscribe button, and turn on your notifications by hitting that bell next to the subscribe button. And stay tuned for another video in the next few days. Let me know what you guys think of how this turned out down below. If you have any questions or any feedback, leave it there as well. Hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed, if you are hyped for how this turned out. And another big shout out to Drew for passing this intake along to help me out a ton. And guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the support. You rock. God bless, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.